All right, let's do this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to an edition of Buford Farmer Cigar Fire Talks, right? In front of the fire. Let's start this series off right. What are we drinking? What are we smoking tonight, huh? For the cigar. All right, I got to be honest with you. This has become my new favorite cigar. I've been loving these brand of cigars, loving smoking them, everything about them. They're good size, good flavor, good draw. Love the draw on them. I got a sampler pack actually a while back. I tried one, instantly became addicted to them. So I found myself, because they're quicker smokes, smoking them without actually doing videos about them. I believe this is the first time. Let's see, just put this, the Rook. This is from the Blackbird Cigar Company. A little Robusto cigar, the Rook there. I'm shocked. I tell you, absolutely shocked how good these cigars are. I've smoked way more of them off camera than I've smoked on. I do believe this is the first time I've actually smoked one for one of these videos. And it lives up to everything. What are we drinking tonight? There we go. That's right, Red Jacket. Q&R Brewing Company, nice red ale. And for a little bit of fun, a Dungeons & Dragons coffee mug. Kids gave it to me. Absolutely having a good time, enjoying the beer, enjoying the cigar. Just before I went out and shot this video, I also played Dungeons & Dragons with my kids. Great time. Awesome, had fun with them. But anyway, that's not the topic of this video. There might be a video here in the future. What are we talking about tonight? That's right, we're doing our Let's Watch the World End, the post-apocalyptic, right? Rules are simple. We try to watch only B movies and no zombies. That's right, folks. No zombies in any of these movies, and they're all B goodness. As many as we can. Next week's not exactly a B. It's maybe a B plus, I consider it. But this week, what movie do we watch? It is Goodbye World, a 2022 film. And I have to admit, I didn't like it, but I did like it. I hated it, but I didn't hate it. It was very educational, very informative, and very true to life. A lot of these post-apocalyptic films, they tend to stretch into that unbelievable, right? You have someone who is a, commando martial arts ninja master who, meets up with the reluctant hero and trains them in the ways, of survival. Okay, yeah, kind of fun, kind of goofy. Why not? This one was different. This one is set in a time when a computer virus essentially wipes out all technology. Electricity, power, computers, cars, airplane travel. Well, cars still work for a little bit. Anything hooked up to the intranets is dead. It was all kicked off with a text that went to pretty much everyone that said, "Goodbye, world." Kick this all off. Oh, by the way, spoilers ahead. Hopefully, if you don't want spoilers, turn this off. I'm going deep, dark, and into this movie. What is this about? It's not your traditional survival film. This is about what would Californians do to survive? What was going to happen to them post-apocalyptic? And I think they hit the nail absolutely frickin' on the head. That was beautiful. That is exactly how I imagine entitled Californians, people who have the tech boom, how they would react. A lot of liberals, how would they react to having the world come to an end? People who, believe in this holistic food and health nuts, and what would happen to them? It is interesting. One of the main characters was kind of a quote-unquote prepper. And I do believe there are a lot of liberals and Californianites who are preppers. But it kind of talks about, like, you know, they're used to this communal living, this natural living. Like, when do they help their neighbors? When do they not? What happens when they have governmental or authority figures show up at their bunkers? Basically, the people realize that the world's going to shit. Well, it follows one group. They're going to visit their friend who stole their company, and they're still buddies with them. Um, Quite interesting, actually. It's kind of this whole, like, love square, I guess. Not really a triangle. It goes a little deeper than that. And next thing you know, the world comes to an end, and then people who know that the main character, the supporting character, has a bunker, they kind of show up at his house. Things kind of devolve from there. They realize that, you know, the world has truly come to an end. We don't, you know, they don't have internet. Planes are being grounded. Truck traffic stopped. Commerce has stopped. The world screeches to a halt. One of them, who used to work with governmental, you know, U.S. government people, relays that the president gave a secret message telling all the cabinet members and all the people in the know to head to the nearest bunker, that this was it. This was not a drill. Which I do 100% believe would happen. The president would give some national, I believe it happened during the CCP virus. I believe the president set a code in one of his speeches to let his the fellow his fellow party members to know that, you know, what exactly was going to happen, what was going to go down, so they could be ready. So anyhow, it turns out that some strong-armed soldier types actually take over one of the other local farms and then start running raids. And these very liberal Californianites kind of fall to their force, until one of them eventually, the outcast, the one that everyone kind of shunned, steps up and takes a stance and kills one of these warrior types, these authority types. And then the dynamic in the movie changes. 100%. I think that's what happened. There are people who have supplies. There are people who have preps. Not all of them are gun-toting conservatives. Some are people who believe that kumbaya will all come together at the end of the world. You know, although, you know, there might be violence, it'll be somewhere else, kind of like we believe right now. And it just shocked me how realistic it actually is. It really points to what I believe those elitists, those liberal elitists, how they would react. Especially some of them who, like, maybe they have security guards. Well, you know what? If it's the end of the world and I'm your security guard, I am not going to protect you. I'm going to take your stuff, because your money means nothing post-apocalyptic. Some of the interrelationship stuff was a bit over the top. I'm going to admit that, you know, it was a little far-fetched, you know, having divorces and marriages and people running off and people staying, and okay, that was a bit much. I think that was a little overplayed. But as far as how people reacted and their thought processes, spot on. Spot freaking on. I didn't really come up with a rating system, but for realism, this one, 8 or 9, easily 8 or 9. This is how I think people would actually react. This is how those who are liberal-minded believe in, you know, that the coalition of people, what's going to happen to them? They're going to be easily taken over. You know, they're going to try to form these communes and these groups with these very minimalist ideas of what work is, and they're going to fail, and they're going to fail hard. So I didn't, first few minutes in, I was kind of like, ugh, I hate this movie. I hate the, like, you know, the reluctant, or the submissive heroes and the beta males. But then I started watching it for what I think it was, a commentation or commentary on, you know, the other side of survival. We all think about the alpha males and the soldiers and the preppers and the people who usually stand alone. We don't think about those people who still are preppers, prepper minded, but they have that liberal mindset. What's going to happen to them? And they are out there, trust me. They are out there. And yeah, realism, this movie I think hit it out of the park. Better than any other movie I might be playing or reviewing. We'll see though, who knows? Give them all a fair shot. So would I recommend you watch this? Yeah. Would I recommend you buy it? No, it's a dumb movie. You don't get that gusto, that hero sense, that strong protagonist. You kind of get a bunch of wimps, and then one girl who's not a girl boss. One female steps in and takes action, and shoots one of the true big baddies, and the other one, who's more of a beta male, folds, which I think would actually happen. Yeah, I mean, again, watch it. I highly recommend it. Is it my favorite? No. If I had to rate this one as on my favorite, it'd definitely be a C or D tier. I probably won't watch it again unless I, want some insight for a class or something else. Then I might watch it. But honestly, wasn't really that good of a movie. Well done for a B film. I'm not dissing that. I'm just saying I didn't have that want to watch more. I didn't have that feeling that I needed to watch more. It's kind of dumb. It didn't fire you up. It's not a good action flick. So who knows? Maybe I'll watch it again. I doubt it. I'm definitely not going to buy it. I'll keep it on the streaming service. The next movie, and I do apologize, I have not watched it previously. We kind of went on vacation. That's why my last video was a little late dropping. I want to watch The Road. I'm going to watch The Road next, I think. Yeah, I think so. That should be a fun movie. Hopefully it's on one of the streaming services so I can stream it. I've never watched it, actually. Who knows? I might do a quick pivot. Maybe I'll put in this video if I do end up watching something else. I'll do a little voiceover. But right now, I want to watch The Road. So join me next week. Watch The Road. Hear my commentary. And tell me what you think. What did you think of Goodbye World? Anyway, folks, I'm going to go enjoy my cigar and my beautiful fire. Hope you're all staying safe out there. We'll see you on the next one.